Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I just want to briefly talk about what was in the Pirate Times. So the Pirate Times is a little thing that they do on the Sea of Thieves forums or website, and they show community things that goes on, like the guy who keeps doing quizzes that gets posted quite a lot on Twitter. He was featured in it, and then they have other little tidbits, and normally they chuck in a little teaser. So the little teaser I think that is related with this month's Pirate Times is the bit going on about Salty, who was one of the first people to set up outposts or set up trading at outposts, and it mentions a few interesting things in it. So the statement I'll put on the screen hopefully says, many long time wanderers on the Sea of Thieves will remember Salty, one of the first entrepreneurs to set up shop at an outpost. He informs the Pirate Times that after many months spent seeking a killer item to sell, he's found something special that will surprise new and old customers alike. Salty has even a new business partner, but is keeping details quiet until it's time to make a splash. Okay, so the picture actually is where Wanda is, and we know recently Wanda looked like she was going to turn into merfolk or had the merfolk curse. So looking at the picture, I know it is that because there's the sword and the way the barrels are presented down the side. It's definitely Wanda's shop over at Golden Sands. There's two key parts to this really. The thing that says killer for starters is quite interesting, and the second bit is that they had to say keeping it quiet until it's time to make a splash. So he's like I say, he's standing outside Wanda's shop. The thing saying splash all makes me think that that's the partner, the mystery partner, or the new business partner. He is wearing an equipment shop jacket, so he's selling stuff like, theoretically, things like the shovels, the lanterns, the compass, the buckets. And obviously Wanda is a weaponsmith or a blacksmith. So that makes me think that this new item could be a weapon and a tool in one. This brings me to the point that it could be the boarding axe that we know was in the data mining done on the beta. So let me know what you think it could be. Give me any suggestions of what you think this is all about, really. I think personally it's the boarding axe. The boarding axe would be a marvellous thing to come through. I've seen a picture of it. I'm just going to try and find it as well in the game itself. There's a picture of it on the plaque in the wall in one of the shops. I'm wondering if it's still there. I'm going to try and find a picture of it and see if I can find it. But yeah, the boarding axe would be a marvellous tool if it was used correctly. So you would be able to use it as a melee weapon, so it'd be very similar, I reckon, to the blunderbuss. It wouldn't be as powerful, but good at close range. Next thing that it would be able to do is, there's rumours, if you go and look on the forums, about the boarding axe. So what it was going to do is take away the boards, so when you repair a hull, you could take away the boards if you got on a ship, and then it would start sinking again. That's not a bad idea. What I would like to see it do though is, at the moment when you try and board a galleon or a sloop of an enemy kind, the only way to get on that ship is by those two ladders. So whether it's a sloop or a galleon, you've got to go up the ladders, and 9 times out of 10 the crew members are just waiting for you at the top, ready to blunderbuss you in the face and knock you back off. What the boarding axe, and the key word being boarding axe I think, would be that you could use it as a stealth weapon. So instead of having to use the traditional way of going up that ladder, you could literally bang it into the side of any part of the boat and literally climb your way up onto the boat. That is my ideal situation for the boarding axe. I would really like to see that come into play if this weapon is what I think it is. Like I say, this is pure speculation. It's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments section, what you think it's all hinting towards. There's also the fact that what's happening to Wanda. She's back to normal now. What is going to happen in the future? We do not know. But if this information has been interesting, please do hit the like, comment, subscribe and share buttons. And that's it for today. Have a great rest of your voyages, and take care everyone.